Manchester United do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. And it's Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This ended up in no man's land. Partey to Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Simeone has been caught there, it's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. Nuno Mendes. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Spread it left. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, can he get onto this? Casemiro. And he's being shifted off it. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. He has found the way through. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes.
Milan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the right flank. Simeone. Simeone's cross.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
It's a good spell of possession, this. It's bounced back off the post. It's a promising position, and he decides to cross it. Cleared away. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe gets into a good position. In towards the back stick. No, that's overhit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Simeone receives it in a wide position. And he's there to get it away. Elise. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's been played through. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Can he get it through? Nicely worked.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Simeone providing an outlet on that flank. Nuno Mendes. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please make sure to
Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Simeone, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was vital. Laporte promptly onto that, and that is that. Played down the flank. Simeone picks it up out wide. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Ronaldo. Deftly away. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble, Lanes.
And a header! And no mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Oh, he's onto this. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Manchester United have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! He's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's had a shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United have their third corner. He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. And it's Mendes. And this is Ronaldo. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Gerrard. Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vitinha, nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's burst through. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Olise.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes, and he lines up a cross. Tacho with the clearance. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's dealt with that. Manchester United goes for goal! What a hit! The save was firm.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Olise, given the lift of his goal. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Swings in across. Oh, that should get the job done. And it's Vitinha. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, There's the clearance.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fermin has got himself a free kick. Pacho. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vitinha. And it's Dembele. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard. And that is as far as it goes. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. Manchester United get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Raul. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United are looking to break at pace, looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Towering header! And again! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Pedri. Raul. And it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And here's Pedri. Well read, nice interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Saliba makes the interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, he's got space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's De Bruyne. Demarco puts them all in. And he's gone looking for safety. Crunching tackle. And it's Zanetti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Schneider. It's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's played in low. Big chance, corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In by impressive jump. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Minutes is number 13.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
Can he finish? Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Raul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And Messi! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Raul driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the through ball. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's an imaginative pass. No, again there's no way through. Messi, Tonali cuts it out. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And so the action is resumed. And that is out of play. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Manchester United have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now a sudden chance to counter. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that's well seen too. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, delightful ball. Zanetti makes the interception. Pedri ventures forward. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Schneider. And here's De Bruyne. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Now the delivery. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Pedri. De Bruyne. Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Messi. Coming on the field is
That's a decent clearance.
Dembele.
Pedri.
Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's delightful. Hangs in a cross. Schneider. Goulet for Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vitinha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Arda Güler. And that interception was most necessary. That's a shade optimistic. And back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Güler. He's looking wide. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's DeMarco. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, Bruno Fernandes. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that looks a decent
Coming
ball.
on the field, number
He's
9,
shifting through the gears
Olise.
here.
Number 21, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Messi. Now, can they get him? Great chance! He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mendes gets it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Just 5 minutes left. Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Dembele. Yehi threads one in. It's a good run down the right. Vitinha is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the
There
relief.
will be 1
The
minute
great
added
escape.
time.
Last chance, perhaps. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
Lima kemenangan.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Serves up across.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Guardiola. Well read, nice interception. Neymar's cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Drives it. Oh, good line! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Dembele. Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Adams with the clearance. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Dembele. Neymar. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Messi! Goal! Manchester United! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some really good ball movement. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Neymar running at top gear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was alert to it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
It's a searching pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Dembele going after that. Gerrard, nice looking ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play him, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bayer deals with that nice and simple. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a
Dembele
time.
receives it in a good position here, looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester
Hello,
United
everybody, and this is a
absolutely
quick reminder to
dominated
let
that
you know
half,
that you'll be
Peter,
able to
and now
catch
it's
today's
all
match
about game
broadcast
management.
live
There's
on
no
your
need
club's
to
FM station.
overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. Down to business again. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! And again! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Is their second corner of the game? Bruno Fernandes with the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. In by Messi. Oh, greatly! And a neat finish! Right back in the game! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gerrard is offering a wry smile there.
Guardiola. And it's Otto. Bruno Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vitinha. Manchester United have it back and can go again. That's destined for the flank. Nuno Mendes. Gerrard. Can he get onto this? Oh, it's Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Great vision. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Maignan gets it away. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Dembele engages and forces him off the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Third. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Hazard.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Olise, and it's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Lovely. Can he finish? Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Definitely not one of his best. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. And they've got rid. Aims beyond the defence. Totti! Francesco Totti is a genius! A finish of true class! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter.
It's Gerrard! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can...
Chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Tries to play it through. Nicely shaped ball. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Has been indicated.
Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He has a look up. Delivered across.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Just a quick announcement.
So what do you
It is
take
now
away
time
from it
for-
all? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep line position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
That's good play. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barcelona have a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, that's a waste. Great vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Olise. Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Gerrard. Elise. Oh, delightful ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Casemiro. Tries from distance. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus, spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Pirlo goes short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pirlo, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Mateus. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mateus. Showing good feet. Casemiro cannot be beaten that easily. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Casemiro. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Dembele. Mateus. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That looks a good ball. And Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele's delivery. And that has been cleared. And he was alert to it. It's a threatening ball. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Half-time getting close now. Shapes to shoot! Magnificent from Mateus! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Yeah. He's having a hit! Molina. Forwards with intent. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a pop! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their...
Gerrard! another chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mateus. Pirlo. That's going wide left. Now it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mateus.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. Dink through. It's Dembele! Pedri.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's played through for him. Pedri. Pedri! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. That's tidy.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played into space. Oh, well played. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Pirlo. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always goal side. That's put paid to the danger. Pirlo. Mateus has found the net here, of course. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. El dorsal
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Mendes. Ball swung in. Mazraoui getting this one clear. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 5
Bruno Fernandes.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, Messi.
Manchester United
El dorsal
clearly have
9.
been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Mateus. And it's Lopez. Driving through the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Company. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pirlo. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, good finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Aimed at the far side, punched away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Dembele. He's looking wide. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can, and he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive, and from what I've seen, it is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking wide, in towards the back stick. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And they're quick to get it back. Ambitious ball here. Casemiro and Gehi, foot in. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mbappe. And it's Balde. Ball in towards the middle. It's a goal kick. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is a brilliant interception. Messi, spread out to the left. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. Balde is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Yamal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance. Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's chosen to go back, and here's Messi. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Neymar! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Elise, and it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gerrard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Messi. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Shot takes a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
Red Star.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi, Courtois claims comfort. And now the breakaway. And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Yehi. Casemiro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He can run onto that. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. Oh, good effort. Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
And this is Messi. Well, they've got it again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Red Star, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Rodri. And it's Balde. Half-time getting close now. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Casemiro. And this is Messi. Ronaldo receives it, and the shot!
Temps additionnel.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Mbappe. Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Changement. Le numéro 5. Pour le remplacer.
So into the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gerrard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 3 coming up. Red Star are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Red Star needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Dink through. Courtois clears without hesitation. Looking to play him in. And he was quick to react. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Stood up well to him there. It's gone for a throw-in. Yehi. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Nicely shaped ball. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, he's been caught napping. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Messi.
Red Star really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they can counter here. Balde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
The less said about that pass, the better. Kimmich. He's got away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Messi! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi, and Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's neat. And he skips past his man.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi, he has found the... Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, just skips, great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been...
Oh, he's on his own! Shoots! And a neat finish! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, it's Dembele. Neymar.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Neymar has got himself a free kick. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Lacking in accuracy. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha, a probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marcelo.
And the shot! Marcelo picks it up out wide. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And this is Messi. Now it's Kimmich. Ball in towards the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Pedri. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot, tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And now they can clear their lines. Kimmich. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Stojkovic can see things others simply cannot.
Johor Darul Tazim definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Donadoni finds himself offside. Hakimi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Stojkovic. Pedri. Stojkovic. Haaland, and the shot! They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kimmich is onto this. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
But here's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Marcelo, he is through here. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Stojkovic clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away. Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Olise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just past the 40th minute mark. Mbappe. Pedri. And it's Schneider. And it's Marcelo. Well seen, saw that coming. Kimmich. Some good work on the right flank here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Lobbed in behind.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's very neat. And it's Stojkovic. Looks across and plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pedri just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Johor Darul Tazim, free clutch, shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Johor Darul Tazim really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Donatoni is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Donatoni. Now there's a fine ball. Nicely aimed pass. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Donnarumma chooses to deal with it himself. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Spread out to the left. And this is Gerrard.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is San. Oh, he's having a go! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's made its way to him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's been hooked away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Mbappe. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And here's Vieri.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a sharp pass. That's a good run down the left. And it's Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So changes afoot here,
Schneider.
and from both sides.
Number 18.
And here's Donatoni.
Number 22.
Hakimi
Stojkovic.
drills one in.
Coming on the
Well, he
field.
got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 17, Messi. Number 10,
It's an imaginative pass.
number 8,
Floated through.
McAllister. Substitution in
Donnarumma
progress.
breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. Cross from Hakimi. He's rising! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. That has been slung wide. Donatoni. That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. It's come to nothing. And he can thump it away. Marcelo. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. Manchester United with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. That's a throw. Vitinha. And that's that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested...
Apa tuh kita wis tangi iki? Rong bubuk lho adik wis tangi ya. Iya sayang. Nek YouTube dadi rame wis. Duit ngalir. Sing delok loro iki, lumayan nek wis. Sing delok loro iki. Cil.